still coming. Raiatihi, 100 metres to go. Cradle of Life is chiselling away. Raiatihi needs the line, holding on. Raiatihi is and a half twin perfection. Then Moonee back and Wolf lands. Philosopher kick, 50 metres to go. Has a good buffer and one again. Philosopher first. Wolf land. Hill is barging through. Samedi at the 50. Kendall Hill's got out for Star Spangled Baby. Star Spangled Baby. Kendall Hill ahead by Kendall Hill. Glentanius, 100 metres to go, takes the lead from One Last Kiss, Kailash, Cadmus, and Glentanius is going to do it again. Glentanius won again by a length and a quarter.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody, for Moonee Valley Racing. Again, going around at the Valley from racing there last Saturday, and I've got a couple of winners on the card last Saturday, being 4, and I was very happy with that result. I'm hoping to blast out on an equaling winning note or go a couple better, because I think there's a couple of good things on this card, and I'm really confident on some of their chances on this card to blast out 2023 on a winning note. Race number 1 in the Valley is a 2-year-old handicap over the 1200 metres, and I've got Jenny's Meadow on top. Now, I'm not confident in this race at all, but I've got the Jenny's Meadow on top. I think it's a good winning chance. The Hayes boys definitely have the key to this race, but jumped out well, good draw, stacking in the saddle, ought to go forward, ran really well in the same jump pad as In Her Eyes. And I think can settle forward to midfield and take beating at $6. A Colt for second. Maybe the maiden came too soon. Jumped out between runs. Was an absolutely dominant jump out before and after its maiden run. So I think just be forgiving. And $26 is over the odds, considering it started as short price favourite on debut. In Her Eyes, I think I'll run well. And I'm Knuff. Ran well behind Traffic Warden at Caulfield on debut and can run well here. But Jenny's Meadow for mine. Race 1 Moonee Valley. But a Colt I think's over the odds. Race number 2 at Moonee Valley is a benchmark 70 over the 1,000 metres, and I've got a little deep on top here, and I'm really confident in its chances. It can lead, or it can set off the potential leader in Berry Bubbly, who should find the rail first, and I think will be too good for them and too speedy. Ma Eustace, Celine Gaudrin, the settle brings the weight down with 1.5 kilos to claim down to the 59. Won dominantly first up, didn't handle the track last up, but still did an amazing job in running third, because that's how much of a trier it is, and it ran really well. Third up, hard fit. I think it's clear the one to beat. It's been well backed early, $1.95, and I quite honestly think it could start a bit shorter than that on the day. Cassini for second. The stablemate of A Little Deep, I think, will run well. If it can jump on terms, it'll be right up there. But if it misses the kick, it could get right back, and that's the query with it. Dylan Brown McMonagle in the settle is running really well, and Barry number 4 should advantage its chances. Berry Bubbly likely finds the rail first and can run well, and It's My Turn ran well last week down the straight at Flemington. But a little deep for mine, race 2, Moonee Valley, 50 the win. Race number 3 at Moonee Valley is a benchmark 70 over the 3,000 metres, and I'm really looking forward to this race. I think there's 2 here that you can back with a bit of confidence. After the Impact and Mr. Fabulous. After the Impact, I've got on top narrowly, because it's been very impressive its last 3 starts, winning in an absolute cakewalk, and won dominantly over the Valley 3,000 last up by 8 lengths. Alana Kelly in the settle on that occasion. She sticks here from the wide draw, and I think the draws should give this horse every chance to go straight to the lead, where on paper there's not a lot in this race. Mr. Fabulous for second, I thought was one of the main dangers, and I think is over the odds at $13. Coming out of the Jericho last start, and can run well, back to a 70 from a 90. Guns Are Blazing ought to be going forward, and Fear Relentless I think's under the odds. I can't see anything that was beaten by the favourite last start turning the tables over an 8-length margin, but 25 to win after the Impact, and 5 each way on Mr. Fabulous. Race number 4 at Moonee Valley is a benchmark 64 over the 1,200, and I'm with Moto Man on top. Now, this horse has also accepted the run in the last at Morfettville, but I think the stable will come here as they book Damien Lane here, and I'm pretty confident that they'll keep that association going with the horse. Barry number 1 should lead all the way, and I'm very confident on its chances if it comes here. Exceed the Dream for second. If the favourite in Moto Man is, if Moto Man is scratched, I'll be with Exceed the Dream. Dylan Brown McMonagle in the settle rode it last start to victory at the Valley, and I think can go on with it here. If Moto Man is scratched, Intrepid Eagle for third, I think can run well at $10. And Humming, the stablemate to Moto Man, can run really, really well in fourth. But I'm with Moto Man race for Moonee Valley. If he runs, 30 the win. Race number 5 at Moonee Valleys, a benchmark 100 over the 2,040 metres and Dunkell on top, and it's my best bet of the day. Really confident on this one. Billy Egan, Paddy Payne. I think that this horse is clearly the one to beat, even with the 61 kilos, even with the inside draw, considering it's going to be back in the field. It just has too much class here. Was a very good run on resuming. Second up here, space between runs, kept fresh. It's gonna win, and I just can't see it being beaten. The only danger is Independent Road, 2 wins. So might have a little bit more fitness on its side than Dunkell, though Dunkell can be 4 lengths off this bet and still put 5 lengths on this field. That's how good he is. Though Independent Road does have the light weight. Monbahar, good to see him back at the races. Craig Newt for Matty Kamani only first up, and Grand Promenade, the other one that's first up, I think can run well the stay out resuming. But Dunkell, he's an absolute, I'm going to use the word, moral, and I think he'll be winning 70 the win. Race number 6 at Moonee Valleys, a benchmark 84 over the 1,600 metres, and I've got Space Tracker on top. Damien Lane for Annabelle Nation. This is by far the class horse of the field, and I think his class will carry him a long way and to a win. Pretty confident on this one. Second up, he was a good run first, at 56.5 kilos here from an inside draw. I think it'll go for it, and I think be hard to catch. Piaggio for second was a very good win last start. Has to come up in grade, though. Comes up in grade and gets the weight off for it, and Celine Gaudry further takes a lot more weight off in the kilo of a half. Real Sensation would need to lift the same with Imperial Lad. He's been promising a lot but can't deliver in recent times. But Space Tracker for mine, race 6 Moonee Valley, 25 the win. It's how I'm playing it. Race number 7 at Moonee Valleys, a benchmark 70 over the 1,600 metres, and I'm not only confident, I'm going to use it again here, the word moral. Rayatihi, I was very confident on this horse last weekend, and I'm very confident on it again this weekend. It comes up in grade to a 70 from a 64, but just everything's going for it again. He carried the weight last Saturday. He's carrying the weight again, but he gets a half a kilo off. Because he carried 60 last Saturday, he gets Billy Egan returning the ride. He gets a sole lead in front for barrier number 1. He won't have to do nearly as much work as he did last Saturday. I just can't see how they're going to beat him. Zambogini is the only danger to it, and she'll be right. Oh, sorry, he'll be right out the back. Aperitivo, I think, can run really well. The 4-year-old mare has had quite a few runs in this campaign though, and Montahar for 4th. But Rayatihi, it's going to be another Christmas present being delivered here. 50 the win. Race number 8 at Moonee Valleys, a benchmark 70 over the 2,040 metres. Now, I'm not confident on this race. I'm not going to have a strategy, but I'm with Galileus here. I think that his overseas form isn't too bad, and he's just the X-Factor horse in the race, and the fact he's open single figures, I think that gives you enough of a push. Anthony and Sam Freeman train John McNeil to ride from barrier number 4. I think he's going to be forward because he was forward in his most recent trial, and it was a very good effort. Miss Tarzy's the other one that'll be forward in the run, and can lead one dominantly. It's past 2, and I think can run well here. Divine Purpose, also nominated for Flemington, and I think it's going to be better if they go there because we'll have to do a lot of work from the outside draw or risk being trapped back on the inside. And Star Spangled Baby in for 4th. Ran well last Saturday and is on the backup. But Galileus on top for mine, race 8 Moonee Valley, I think can run well at the each way quote. Race number 9 at Moonee Valleys, the Vobus Gold carried over the 1,200 metres, and I'm with Peace Treaty. I'm with this horse because I think it's the best horse in the race. Anthony and Sam Freeman trained Damien Lane to ride from barrier number 1. And again, the inside barrier is going to be difficult for this horse because he's a back marker. And I think he's going to run really, really well here. 240, I think it's the right price. And I think in terms of his class, it'll get him over the line. Flying Mean for second. I think it'll be breaking its maiden soon. I wish I could have it on top. And he's a very classy horse, but I don't think it's going to happen here. Satosa, I think, can run well, and Capulet for 4. But 30 the win, Peace Treaty in the Vobus Gold carrot for mine. Race number 10 at Moonee Valley to benchmark 78 over the 1,200 metres, the last Metropolitan Centre race. And I think we can go out on a winner for 2023 with Ken. Really confident on its chances. Damien Lane in the settle. James Cummings settles back from the barrier of 10 and comes charging over the top of them. It's race to lose. Unlucky first up. Should have won last start. And I think we'll be winning here. Jungle Jim for second will be up on speed for a long way. Celine Gaudry takes the weight off. Holly Lolly was a big win last start at the Valley last weekend. And along the river, returning to the Valley will only advantage courses from last start racing at Caulfield. But Ken, it's the one to beat. and it's the way to blast that on a winning note for 2023. 50 the win. Thank you everyone for watching my final preview for 2023. I hope you've enjoyed the year so far and this preview, and I'm looked to be coming back bigger and better next year in 2024, where the next preview will be for Chester Manifold and Bagot Handicap Day.